Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is a vlog video. So I'm starting off the vlog packaging of sample order. I just put in the Mongolian Kinky Curly in this bag. Normally I get the bigger size bags and I can put my business card in it, but they didn't have a bigger size bag at Walmart. So that's what I got. Here's what the bundle looks like for the Kinky Curly. And what I do is I just take full bundles. If you remember, if you've been following me for a while, then you already know this. I take full bundles and I cut them for the samples. But I wanted to show you all what this looks like before I actually get done doing, or before I actually package that one. I also am going to package the Mongolian Deep Wave. Here's the Deep Wave, really pretty. So I'm also going to do the same thing for my 613 Body Wave, which is right here. And if you are interested in purchasing any of the hair products that you see, you can go to my website at badchickhair.com and they will be there. And here's the Body Wave. So all of this is at badchickhair.com. I use this as my measuring tool for the 4 inches. I think it's a little bit longer than 4 inches, but it works. And if you've watched my previous vlogs, like if you've been following me for some time, this is nothing new to you. I really stopped recording myself packaging samples and packaging hair orders just because I felt like I had so many videos already doing that and I didn't want it to just be super repetitive. But sometimes you can't help but make repetitive content if you're vlogging, because sometimes you do a lot of the same stuff every day. So I try to be more selective about the stuff that I post. And then doing that, it's kind of slowed down my posting schedule because I'm like, dang, you know, I think sometimes I'm overthinking it too much, which was never a problem of mine. I normally would just go for it. But lately I've been like, and when I say lately, I mean like for the past few years, I've been like, okay, should I post this? Because I've already posted a video like this. Like I have over 1,000 videos on this channel. So I've talked about a lot. And so I know you can do updates and things like that. But a lot of times, it can be kind of tricky to put this into. But a lot of times, you know, I just don't want to be so repetitive. But like I said, a lot of my views, although my processes may change, you know, still talking about the benefits of building relationships in business and me not being a strictly numbers person, and some of the principal advice and, you know, foundation for your business advice that I've provided on this channel as well as on the Brittney Bundles podcast, that's still all the same. So a lot of times when you hear my message, it may sound very similar because it's really how I feel. And like I said, not a lot as far as the ethics of business has changed. Now, again, the platforms may have changed, the algorithms change, all that kind of stuff may change. But like the foundation of business, you know, like like I said, building relationships, the researching your analytics, the not focusing too much on who doesn't support you, the creating action plans, action steps, and creating and completing them daily in order to move you to the next phase in your business. Like all of that stuff, still pretty much the same viewpoint. Now I am trying to rush because I'm supposed to be someplace at 9. So I need to really get out. Now I can stand to be there like around 9:15. So that's what really has me. That's what's saving me, the fact that I have that buffer. But I do need to get out of here pretty soon. But I do need to also mail this hair out. So I wish these bags were bigger because it would have made it so much easier to put the hair in. I don't know the size that I normally get. I just know, like, when I eyeball it, it looks like the right size. I knew this size was going to be too small to fit my business cards in, and I knew that it was smaller than what I normally get. But like I said, Walmart did not have it. They were remodeling, actually, and so a lot of things were just out of place. And I just didn't have the time to sit there. And I did ask a gentleman, he could go in the back and see if they had any other sizes, but he said he was new and it was his first day and he didn't know. And I'm like, okay, like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So I said, those bags would just have to do. It would just have to do. Someone did ask if I prefer, if someone's interested in selling hair, do I prefer them getting the 4-inch weft samples that I'm, packaging right now that I have for sale on my website, or do I prefer the sample kit? I honestly was going to do away with the 4-inch weft samples. I really have been thinking about that. I just haven't. So, but I prefer the 4-inch weft. I prefer, the sample kit, not the 4-inch weft samples. Like, I'm not going to down anyone for getting the 4-inch weft samples because there are benefits in getting the samples as well. But the sample kit, in my opinion, it gives you more flexibility to do more with the hair. Like, you're able to actually see the full bundle, see how the bundle comes, which I think is very important. You're able to post different branding pictures, with the bundles. You're able to put your hair tags around, your bundle tags around the bundles. And like I said, post different posts on social media. You're able to show your clients up front what the hair looks like. You're able to do more testing. You actually have the bundles, like a full bundle in my opinion. Now I do still recommend getting the 4-inch weft samples if you're wanting to test the hair as well. You're not really that concerned with, posting or, using the bundles for other marketing purposes, then okay, the 4-inch weft samples will work. It's a cheaper price and you get the ability to see the texture in person, which is really important. You get the ability to feel it, to do your testing on it and see if this is something that you want to commit to. Now, I have had people that have one more left. I have had people that have bought the 4-inch weft samples and then turned around and got the sample kit with the 4 full 12-inch bundles. Now, for the sample kit, you can customize it as well because it doesn't come with the 613 texture automatically. But let's say that you wanted the 613 texture. You can definitely reach out and ask. I would say reach out and ask that question because before you make a purchase, because the 613 is more expensive than, the traditional bundles. So it would be a higher cost for you if you do it that way. But I've had people that have done it that way. So what else can I say? I have some people that ask about selling in wholesale. Is it better just to do drop shipping? My stance on that is still the same as it's been for years. Do what works best for you. A lot of times you don't know what works best for you. And so there's a level of trial and error that goes into entrepreneurship. What works for one will not work for all. So I would recommend doing drop shipping as a, doing drop shipping, because I always stress the importance of having a backup vendor. It's super important to have a backup vendor. And then also it's super important to have hair on hand. It's super important to not lose any sales. It's super important to be ready for those sales. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have, 600 bundles in stock when you first start. I'm not saying that. Not saying that at all. But I am saying, there's so many benefits and advantages to having hair on hand versus not having hair on hand, even if you sell online. I've gone over my opinion and my viewpoint on the order as you go method, what is it called? I think it's called order, and it's not order as you go. What is it called? I'll put it across the screen if I remember the name. But that method, I personally, because I sell hair as well, I'm not telling you something that I wouldn't do. I like to have an agreement with my vendor. Not saying that some vendors won't make that agreement with you, but I would prefer to be in a program if I'm going to do drop shipping. And I also want the ability to have the freedom to not have to rely on any company. I want to, be able to ultimately have my hair in stock. So I have 2 vendors as well. I don't ever really use a second vendor because I don't have to. My first vendor is really, really good, but I have them there just in case. Okay, so I have all of my samples. Let me make sure I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's what they look like. Wasn't able to put my business cards inside of them like I normally do. So because of that, I'm just going to use a pink bag to put them inside of. I'm going to put 2 business cards in here, and that's that. So I have to run. I'm running really late. I don't like that. I got to get better on that. I don't even have time to really clean up my mess. I really don't. So grab a couple things off the ground, and then I'll have to finish cleaning up when I get back home. And I will pick you all back up in the next clip. Hey everyone, my name is Brittney. I am the owner of badchickhair.com, and I do want to show you all a close-up of some of our textures. If you're interested in any of these textures, please visit the website at badchickhair.com. You can also DM Bad Chick Hair on Facebook and Instagram, and you can also reach me via our customer service line. Text is a better form of communication for me. You'll get a faster reply if you text. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. So this is our Mongolian deep wave texture. This is one of the most popular textures that we do offer. Very versatile. I have videos where I have flat iron this texture, where I have wore the texture in its natural state, and also where I have added like different mousse and different products to really capture like a wet and wavy type of look. So this is the Mongolian Deep Wave. Again, it's available on the website. If you have any questions, you can always leave them down below this video as well. This is 613 Body Wave. This is 613 Body Wave. This is what that looks like. It's a really, really pretty color. If you are wanting the extensions to, dye the extensions to a different color, that would be like a bright or loud color, like maybe red or blue, and you want it really, really bright, I suggest going with the 613 bundle. That way, any of the dye that you choose, it will have an easier process of picking up that color, and you don't have to go through the process of bleaching the hair first. So this is our 613 Body Wave. Here is the Brazilian Body Wave without it being bleached. Very nice luster, thick bundles. These are all 12 inches, by the way. And then the last one that I'm going to show for today is our straight. This is our Brazilian straights. I do also offer Mongolian kinky curly. I don't have that bundle right here with me, but I do have some other videos and also photos of that texture as well. So I hope that you all enjoyed seeing the textures up close. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Hey everyone, so today is actually, is it like a week from the first clip that I recorded? I'm not sure. I think it's like a week. um, so I am super tired. Today has been a long day. Not really doing anything in particular. I was retying my hair. My son was in ER all night last night. He had hives. I thought he had the chicken pox or something. I've never seen hives in person. So it was definitely something that was, I would say, scary for me. So I took him to the ER. I was there until midnight. And thank God that it was just hives. He woke up this morning, he didn't have anything, but I still kept him home from school just because he's still a little itchy and I didn't want him uncomfortable. So that was my night last night. Today, Tyra's downstairs playing with her brothers and my mom's about to come over. So she is just having a ball. She got recently introduced to ice cream. And so now she will literally say, I want ice cream. I want ice cream. So she's been saying that all day and she's screaming that now. Ice cream. I gave her a popsicle and we may have ice cream tonight. I'm not sure. But I'm about to head to class. Today is my first day in my psychology class. So I'm super excited, but I'm so tired. It's like I really can't feel the excitement. I wasn't even going to record today and I wasn't going to put a video out, but I want to stick on schedule because I talked to my mentees about the importance of sticking to a routine. And I talked to everyone that I know that asks for my advice about the importance of sticking on a routine. So I'm like, I don't want to be hypocritical. And I do understand that some things come up, but you know, I still, if I was giving myself advice, I would say, Brittney, go ahead and record this last part of the video. So I do want to say this too, just to kind of recap on some of the clips. I'm not going to make it too long, but we had a really, really bad tornado like a few weeks ago. And I've never seen a tornado do the damage that it did in my entire life. Like not, you know, close to home. I've seen it on the news and things like that, but not actually the, you know, the after effect of a tornado. So when the tornado came, we heard the sirens outside. My mom texted me. She told me to prepare for a tornado, take the kids, get into our safe spot. And I had to think about it. Like, where is our safe spot in this apartment? Because it's not going to be the bathroom downstairs because that has a window in it. It's not going to be in the living room because there's windows there. So I decided to make our safe space the laundry room. I moved the heavy items that I could, you know, not the washer and dryer, but some other things that I had in there out of there. And then we just were in the laundry room until it passed. We sat in there for about 6-10 minutes, I would say. And we went along with our day. I got calls from my friends saying that some of their loved ones, their homes were like just gone, wiped away. I heard conversations about different stores and surrounding neighborhoods being just swept away, like the roofs and the doors, but I didn't see it personally. Not until I recorded the clip that I showed you all a little bit ago. We were going to get ice cream actually, and I saw just a lot of debris. I saw a lot of damages. I didn't record all of the damages that I saw, but it was pretty bad. And I feel really bad for everyone that experienced a loss in their tornado, whether it be, because some people did lose their lives as well. So, you know, I just feel really, really bad for that. So I'm asking that you keep those people in your prayers, because that's just tragic. Like I said, it's one thing to hear about tornadoes and natural disasters, but it's another thing to actually like have a natural disaster hit your like your city. So I did mark myself safe after the tornado, just in case like family or friends or supporters wanted to know if I was safe. So I did that, and normally I don't on Facebook, but I'm like, normally there's really no natural disaster that gets this close to me. So just praying for everyone that experienced the loss. I know that Michigan was not the only place that experienced bad tornadoes or disasters recently, natural disasters. I believe Texas also experienced some natural disasters, or was it like a blackout? I'm not sure, but I know that we weren't the only place. So I just want to say my prayers go out to everyone that experienced any disaster, any loss. I'm sorry that you went through that. So I'm about to head to class. I did want to show you all really quickly what I have in my backpack. So I have a notebook. This is the notebook that I got from Target yesterday. Just a plain notebook. I have a pen. I actually brought 2 pens. I got some pencils, and I have some highlighters, and I'm going to take my laptop because the book is in an ebook format. Now, when I was in school initially, like before I dropped out of school, I was going for criminal justice. I was actually I wanted to be a police officer, and then I wanted to be a lawyer, then I wanted to be a judge, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know. But I knew I wanted to get into criminal justice law. So that's what I was going to school for initially. And I didn't have to have an ebook or anything like that. Like our books were they were books. But now my class, it's an ebook. I'm like, an ebook? So I'm glad that I called and asked, because had I not asked, I would have thought that I'd just go to the bookstore and purchase a physical book. And it was when I went to the bookstore, they told me, hey, this is an ebook, which is okay. It's just, I prefer to have a hardcover book. So that's that. I will pick you all back up and let you know how my first day of class went for psychology. Taking a psychology intro course. So I'm really excited. I'll let you all know how that goes, and I will talk to you all when I get out. I'm taking a night class, so it gets out at like 6:20, I believe. So I'll pick you up in a little bit. All right, everyone. So I'm here outside of class, and I'm about to go in. I wanted to be here a little bit earlier than I actually made it, but I'm still early, like 10 minutes early. I don't know where this class is at, so I'm gonna have to find out. I don't want to carry my purse and my backpack, but I'm going to. So where's my car key? Oh, I'm a little nervous just because I don't know. It's always challenging to find classes. So let me get in and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, everyone. So I'm just now leaving class. It was amazing. I'm so excited. I'm not even tired anymore. I learned so much in just an hour and a half. Like, I'm really excited to continue this course. I have my notes in here. We learned different things. We learned about, I'm trying to put my address in the GPS because I'm not by my house. I don't really come out here too often. But we learned about different phrases. So like if we're looking to do a study on dads that aren't in the house or dads that aren't around their kids, instead of saying like fatherless child or dad out the house, we'll phrase it to the scientific term of absentee father. So we learned about that. We learned about going to find the actual research articles. Forgot what they're called, but I have it all written down in my notes. But she broke down, my professor is great. She broke down why Google isn't a good reference in a lot of cases, and where we can go to find the studies, and really got into like an overview of the science of the studies in psychology. And whoa, when I'm telling you that I'm blown back, I'm so excited that I'm taking this course. I'm so anxious to just get further in it. I'm so interested. I know I'm going to excel because I'm really interested in this. I wrote some good notes. Where to find the science. We go to professional journal articles. We learned where to find the professional journal articles. I wrote down those steps. We learned about peer reviewed is actual science. Full text is like a full PDF. So just pretty much like just phrases to understand what we're actually looking at. So she told us that she was deaf and that she lip reads and she can pick up on some of the like tones. She's a really, really nice professor. I'm just so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. When I get home, I already have dinner made, so that is so exciting. I don't have to go to the grocery store. I do need to stop by my mom's house. I wish I would have had her bring my package over when she came, but I had my Scentbird package delivered to her house, and I'm doing an unboxing, not even an unboxing, but a review video on the scent that I got this time on my Brittney's Place channel. So if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe over there. Like I've been saying, subscribe so I can get this giveaway going. So subscribe to that channel, Brittney's Place. There's a few different Brittney's Place channels on YouTube, but I will have the link directly below this video. So please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.